So, guys, Bitcoin today hit $100,000. This is after probably almost a month that we had that retracement. And I said, if you're in my Telegram channel at UD Highs, double S at the end, I said to my community that this retracement because of the tariff is a distraction. So all these tariff, Trump coming up with tariff, and many countries also giving back different tariffs to the United States. It was all a distraction. If you are in the financial market, of course, the market is going to react to some certain kind of news. But if you actually are somebody who is actually paying attention to what is going on, you will understand that it was all a distraction. And today we have seen that Bitcoin hit $100,000, and the price of Ether is also 2,000 ton, going about $3.2. So uh, we are just getting started. Now, the question is, what's next? Not because Bitcoin has hit $100,000 right now, someone will say, oh, you are late. Of course, I was able to get on to some news yesterday. The founder of Binance and the former CEO of Binance, CZ, was on an interview. He said that the price of Bitcoin is going to go to $500,000 in this cycle. So does it mean that because Bitcoin hits $100,000 right now, you don't want to buy? That is all wrong. So you could actually dollar cost average right now, even when it is at the price of $100,000 right now per Bitcoin, you could actually set aside $100, $200 depending on your paycheck and start buying Bitcoin. You could even be buying Bitcoin every day, $1 every day. This is some certain amount of money that most of us can actually go out and we spend without even having knowledge that we spend so much every day. So why don't you set aside every month, probably, or every 2 weeks, even if it is as low as $1 or $2 to be buying Bitcoin? You could buy Ton, you could buy Ether or Ethereum, as you may call it. So it's actually giving us this idea that it's the best time for us to start taking our financial life seriously. And also, do not forget that there will always be 21 million um, supply of Bitcoin. This is a fixed supply. So Bitcoin over other kinds of assets makes it that Bitcoin is the scarcest. It's actually a very scarce asset. It's actually the rarest asset ever in the human history. 21 million pieces of Bitcoin. When you want to compare the price of Bitcoin, or sorry, the supply of Bitcoin to other assets, you will understand how rare and how much it is difficult to even have one Bitcoin as I'm talking right now. And when you look at other assets like gold, look at other assets like land property, these assets are not rare as Bitcoin. When you also want to compare with the number of persons we have in the world, whereby we have over 8 billion people and we have only 21 million pieces of Bitcoin, you will also understand how rare it is for you to be able to set aside. Okay, throwing more light on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is a digital cryptocurrency. It is the first crypto that was ever created in the world, and Bitcoin has only 21 million pieces in supply. And you could actually buy Bitcoin. Sometimes most persons are overwhelmed by saying they want to start investing in Bitcoin. Yesterday, I was with a medical director, which is also a consultant. She bought her first Bitcoin. Now, I first met this woman far back in 2018. I was discussing with her. I told her, "Ma'am, you actually have to start buying Bitcoin. Even if you don't want to buy it Maybe buy it for your children, buy it for your grandkids, because at your old age, your grandchildren or your children will ask you, Mom, why didn't you buy Bitcoin? And you will start regretting that you have heard about Bitcoin all these years without you even trying or making an attempt to do so. So it's just like you having an asset that you can actually move around with. Many assets are the asset we come to know that we can't even move. If you buy a land or if you buy a house, you can't move around with your house. If you have a gold, it will be very difficult for you to hold a gold bar in your hand or in your pocket and move around. But Bitcoin gives you that ability for you to move anywhere in the world, cross border with anything, and you can actually hold your asset. So it is a digital asset, is a digital money that you can buy, hold it in your own app. Many of us have bank apps that you put your money, and most persons don't even touch money anymore because most monies are actually now in digital form. So Bitcoin is a money, it is in digital form, but it is a rare asset, and only 21 million pieces of it are in the world. And with this, you could actually be buying Bitcoin in bits. Okay, so the price of Bitcoin today is 100,000 for one. Far back, I was discussing yesterday and talking to many persons, as at 2018, 2019, you could use probably $1,000 to buy a Bitcoin, and as today, that money would have gone up to $15,000 in 5 years. So if you had invested $1,000 into Bitcoin 4 5 years ago, that will be over $15,000 today, and that is actually a huge return on investment. The return on investment on Bitcoin outweighs every other asset we have in the world today, and it is ever going to go up. So Bitcoin mathematically is designed to go up in price for as long as it is. So you could actually be buying Bitcoin even if it is $1 every day. You could even be buying even $1 every month, but be able to set aside at least probably 10, 20, $50, $100 from your paycheck and start investing into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. So the reason why I'm coming making this live session is I'm asking what's next. So the what next is, even if the price, I first met Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at $9,000, and most persons were scared of even buying at $9,000 as at 4 5 years ago. And today, one Bitcoin is over $100,000 as I'm speaking. Then what did I do at that time? I was busy buying and investing into Bitcoin and many other crypto. So when I received my salary at that time, I was aggressively buying crypto, especially Bitcoin at that time. I was busy buying at least, that time I was in Nigeria, I was aggressively buying 50,000 naira of Bitcoin every month. So with that, it gave me a leverage. By 2021, I saw my investment of probably about $1,000 going up to $8,000, $10,000 in Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrency that I invested my money. This is ability of cryptocurrency changing life, and many other persons out there have had their life change for a better. You know why? Because they have seen that this technology is the only technology that can actually change life. And also look at in the area of cross-border payments. You could actually send cryptocurrency to anybody in the world, as in the next 10 to 20 seconds, that person have received money. When I was back in Nigeria, I have a friend that sometimes sends me money, and I know the processes of me going to queue up in the bank. Sometimes I actually had to wait for about 2 to 3 days for me to be able to receive money. But cryptocurrency takes out the third party that you can actually receive this money directly without anyone actually coming to know that this person have sent you money. So There are so many advantages and so many use cases of crypto. And also, if you do not want to be involved in a large vast features or use cases of cryptocurrency, you could actually buy and invest it and hold it. And you will hear a lot of time many persons says buy and hold. So regardless of the price of Bitcoin today, everyone has the the advantage right now to be able to invest into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and be able to secure their life from inflation and also devaluation. No matter any part of the country you have found yourself, even the United States here, the dollar continues to lose value. That is why the prices of things you bought last year is not the same as this year. So if you go to the grocery stores to buy even the price of apple that was less than $1 last year, you see that the price of apple right now, for example, I'm just setting the price of apple could be now $1.02. If you go to buy a milk that was $3 last year, you see that milk is now $4. So it therefore shows you that everyone who continues to hold fiat, whether fiat simply means paper money, everyone who continues to hold fiat continue to be impacted by the government printing the money and the government also pushing too much money into circulation. This is what is called inflation, and you continue to be eroded of the real value of your money. So that is why many persons have discovered that investing their money into rare assets like Bitcoin preserves their wealth. So whatever the price of Bitcoin may be, you have the advantage of preserving your wealth and also have the advantage of having a higher revenue or a higher value for your money. And Bitcoin is the best network of money or any investment anyone can actually do. So that is the part and the reason why I come up live right now to talk about what next after Bitcoin hitting $100,000. You have an advantage right now because this is just getting started. We are going to see 200,000, 300,000, 500,000, even $1 million per one Bitcoin in the next couple of years. So go out there, download you whatever app. I prefer to use, there are a lot of applications you could use. You could actually go to your phone store and download any of this app store. If you don't, I have had some of the videos on my channel how to be able to set up wallets, especially Telegram wallet. A lot of persons have used Telegram wallet to be able to Telegram as an application to be sending messages and also communicating with friends and also business associates. But many persons do not know that Telegram wallet can actually help you to be able to buy Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrency, and you could actually kickstart that your crypto investment journey. So there is a video in my channel how to set up Telegram wallet. You could do this whichever country you find yourself, but I was setting an example with Nigeria, which is the country I'm coming from. So you could actually set up Telegram wallets in whichever country you find yourself and start buying crypto or Bitcoin. Or you could also look for exchanges that your country permits to be able to, for citizens to download and also set up some. If you are in the United States, you could actually know of Coinbase. So Coinbase is one of the easiest exchanges. Many persons also use Robinhood and also even PayPal. You could actually use PayPal to buy Bitcoin and many other cryptocurrency. This way you are also preserving your wealth. You're preserving the value of your money and also putting yourself in a position of you leveraging with the increase in value in Bitcoin over the inflation and also devaluation of money. And also if you are in Europe, UK, Germany, we have Binance, we also have KuCoin, Bybit, Bitgate. those applications, exchanges that are mostly used in Europe. You come to Africa, you could also use Rogu, Binance. Binance is restricted in Nigeria, but you basically you could actually use P2P. Then we have Bitgate, Bybit, and KuCoin. These are exchanges that are serving Africans more, that you could actually start buying and investing in Bitcoin. So this is one of the reasons why many young persons are actually being fed up of the traditional finance, because they've seen how life-changing cryptocurrency and Web3 can actually do for them. So guys, thank you. If you have any question or anything you want me to help you with, you can actually put down in the comment section. I will be available to help you and assist you in your Web3 journey, also in your investment journey. But if you want more of the financial advice, I think you can also ask your financial advisor, which can actually help you in the right assets to buy. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.